Number 14 is probably the lengthiest problem you'll have on this test. It says, given the table of values that describe a parabola, write an equation in factored form, standard form, and vertex form. You know that factored form gives you x minus r1 times x minus r2, where r1 and r2 are the x-intercepts. Standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c. And vertex form is y minus k equals a times the quantity of x minus h squared. So the first thing you want to do is identify the factored form would be the easiest one, because if you look at your table, you know the vertex is going to fall right between there. And you know that it's going to happen at 0.5, but you don't know what the actual y-coordinate of the vertex is going to be. So the easiest thing to do would be to write it in factored form first, as long as you have your zeros in the table, which you do. You have x equals a negative 3, and you have x equals 4. So the factored form of this equation would be y equals, remember I said it is x minus r1 and x minus r2. So it would be x minus a negative 3, which is going to be an x plus 3, times x minus a positive 4. And you can keep it as x minus 4. From factored form, which is what we just found, easy enough to do. From factored form, the next easiest one to write would probably be standard form, because all you have to do is multiply those two binomials using FOIL. So you have y equals x times x, which is x squared, x times negative 4, which is a negative 4x, 3 times x, which is a positive 3x, and 3 times negative 4, which is a negative 12. So what you have is y equals x squared, a negative 4x plus 3x is a negative 1x minus 12. And there's your standard form. There's your factored form. Now to go to vertex form, from standard form, you complete the square. So if we have y equals x squared minus x minus 12, you know we've got to move that loose term to the other side, which is going to be y plus 12, leave yourself some space, equals x squared minus x. Well, here's the tricky part of completing the square, because this is minus 1x. You've got to take half of b. So half of negative 1, that's negative 1/2, and square it. So you multiply it by itself. So you would add plus 1/4 to both sides, plus 1/4 to both sides. So you have y plus 12 1/4 equals x squared minus x plus 1/4. Remember what I told you, 12 1/4 is the same thing as, it's 12 1/4. You'll never see it as a mixed number. You will always see it as an improper fraction. So you have y plus 12 1/4 equals, well, we have x, half of negative 1 is a negative 1/2. So we go x minus 1/2 squared. Simplify, clear that up a little bit. You have y plus 4 times 12 is 48, plus 1 is 49. Write that mixed number as an improper fraction. So y plus 49/4 equals x minus 1/2 squared. And there's your vertex form. So our factored form was y equals the quantity of x plus 3 times the quantity of x minus 4. Our standard form we got from multiplying the two binomials together, and we got y equals x squared minus x minus 12. And then we wrote it in vertex. We took standard form and wrote it in vertex form by completing the square and got y plus 49/4 equals the quantity of x minus 1/2 squared.